Hey lovelies. Alright, so I am now in my 2-week wait. I am 3 DBL. So I'm gonna talk to you about how my cycle 2 is going. And I was pretty frustrated given the fact that the strips that I bought were not that accurate. I mean, like, okay, so, it was, sorry. Um, okay, so basically, I started testing, on cycle 10. Yeah, I started testing on cycle 10. Of course, I was going to get a negative. I already, I expected that, sorry, I had to check my stuff. Everything's here. Okay. So, excuse me about my face and whatnot. Didn't feel like putting on makeup. Didn't want to do all that. So basically, okay, so I started doing my ovulation test on cycle 10. And then, been doing my thing, and then by passing cycle 14, I'm like, okay, so I should be getting close, but for some reason the lines are not getting a little bit more darker because I know that I ovulate on the 17th, so far that I know, you know. So when cycle 15 and 16 hit, I'm like, okay, well, there's, starting to look the same. And by cycle 17, I feel like it's getting darker, but not, like, I feel like I was ovulating that day or was about to. And these tests, tells you, day or two before you ovulate. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to go to the store and buy a first response ovulation test and compare, these cheap strips to, the first response ovulation test. So at 2 p.m. on cycle 17, which was February 8th, at 2 p.m., I already got the test and everything, so I peed in a cup and I put the strip in, came for 5 seconds, and then I did the first response, did for 5 seconds. And when, I'm sitting there, and with the first response test, it popped up right away, like a strong positive. And with the strips, it was negative. Like, it was, like, looked like it was going to be positive in a few days, but, like, that first response test was, like, a strong positive. And I was so mad because I know that, for my first cycle, that after the first positive, I still checked the days before to see how long it stays positive for and then when it stops. And so I know that I stay, at least a good positive for like 2 or 3 days. So just thinking about like, so how long have I been positive? Like I was so upset. So, but thank God I was doing the basal temperature because, looking at that and, just, reviewing everything that, and then since it's been, 3 days, after cycle 17, that I definitely ovulated on cycle 17 like I did the last cycle. So I was like, whew. Well, I'm not doing the strips again, even regardless how cheap it is. I'm not doing the strips. It was irritating towards the end. So I kind of gave up on it, but this is what it looked like my progression. Cycle 10, February 1st, and then, those are just highlighting of, like the days that I did have sex. And thank goodness I had sex these 2 days, because I know I ovulated on cycle 17th, because they tell you that you're most fertile 2 days before ovulation. So hopefully I got it in time. And also I was doing some NyQuil, I mean not NyQuil, DayQuil, to increase the egg white, or the EWCM. So started on cycle, started on cycle 10. I was taking, a little sip of, the cough syrup, the daytime one, the non-drowsy one, and it was increasing my fertile discharge a lot. I mean, I recommend it. Like, who needs pre-seed when you get DayQuil? Like, oh my gosh, I barely even used pre-seed. I barely even used it. So I was pretty happy about that, but okay, so this is cycle 17, and you can see that, it was getting darker. So, and then here's the first response test I took, the ovulation test. Wait, that's not it. Sorry, wrong test. This one. Because you can see that the testing one. Okay, I was right. I was like, I was upside down. That the test one is a lot stronger than the control line, and that's what one of the positives that you really need to see is that the test line is stronger than the control line. And then I test 2 days after that, and it went back to like the negative, even though the line was still pretty strong. But yeah. So yeah. Well, thank goodness I still have some more first response strips. If this month is, this cycle is not the cycle, which I hope it is, because so far good positives. So yeah, excuse my hair, it's a mess. Anyways, okay, so let me put that right there. Okay, so what was I gonna say? So I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, so my DPO 3 or 3 DPO. So for my symptoms, I am having a little bit of aching in my lower uterus. It's going in and out. It feels like I did a lot of sit-ups more than like period cramps, and then also I'm starting to have it's like starting to go towards like my legs too, like over my upper legs, and my lower back is hurting. Not a lot. Like, these pains are not really extreme or like almost severe or almost getting close to severe. No, it's just like aching, like my lower back is aching, my ears a little bit aching, my legs are kind of aching, and then also like I'm starting to have a little bit of tenderness in my breast, and so yeah, I guess I'm feeling a little bit tired because I like, look at me, I was too lazy, too tired to do my makeup, but it's okay though, it's okay. But yeah, and I took a nap yesterday, but all of this is still a little too early for these type of signs. I remember with my last pregnancy, even though I wasn't, that I didn't try, or I wasn't trying, or even knew that I was pregnant before I, missed my period. Like, I missed my period for 7 days, so, all I know that, like during the week that I was supposed to have my period, I felt like I was going to start my period, like I was having, the cramps and the sore breast and being tired. I did notice that I was a little bit more tired than than what I was usually am, especially when I worked graveyard. I was working graveyard, so of course, I was tired when I got home, but I remember feeling like I don't know, like just like kind of like out of it when I was driving. I'm like, oh my god, I need to hurry up and go home because I feel so like outer body feeling tired. You know, like it was just different. And but yeah, so and I remember when I, last time when I was pregnant, when I got the ultrasound, I was thinking that I was like a little bit further along than what I was, but the doctor told me that I must have ovulated long or ovulated late, which in this case, technically I ovulated late because my cycle is 28 days to 30 days, and I ovulated the 17th. So basically, who knows? We'll see. Either way, I hope I get a sticky baby. I'll love a rainbow baby. Because, like after my loss, it'll definitely, cheer me up a lot more. But yeah, so hopefully the cycle is the cycle. And also what I was gonna say, since, I'm in my 2 week wait, I have 9 days till I should do the pregnancy test. But the thing is that what I'm gonna be doing is that I'm gonna do a live pregnancy test with me and my boyfriend, and if it comes out positive, it'll be a big surprise for both of us. And I want to record it and share our moment of our first positive with each other. So if it is a negative, I still share it and talk a little bit, inspirational, like it's okay, definitely next cycle will be the cycle for, hopefully it's the next cycle. But yeah, so I will do a live pregnancy test and just pray that it comes out positive. That'll be very exciting. I'll be very happy. But yeah, so I'm gonna end this vlog. I hope everybody has a good day, and again, excuse my face. But yeah, so I'll talk to you all later. Please like and subscribe and go onto my Instagram. I'm on there all the time, and you get more info details on what my cycle has been like on cycle 2. All right, bye, you guys.